Picture this. You wake up in the morning, turn on the news, and the anchor says, dead serious, the new president of your country is a cat. Yep, fluffy, whiskers, tail, and all. On screen, a cat in a suit, translator holding a mouse. At first you think, okay, this is a meme. But no, cats are in parliament. Dogs have gone underground. And the new global currency, cans of sardines. Funny? Sure, but seriously, what would really happen if cats actually ruled the earth? There are two possibilities. First, they've always ruled us, just secretly. Every cat owner knows. You think you're the one picking the food. You're not. Second, cats hit a sudden evolutionary jackpot. Bigger brains, denser neural connections, cognitive abilities on par with humans. Right now, a cat's brain weighs only about 25 to 30 grams, 10 times smaller than ours. But imagine it scaled up to body size. Suddenly, cats could understand language and symbols, build social hierarchies like parliaments, even plan for the future, not just dinner. And their secret weapon? They already have it. Purring. At frequencies of 25 to 150 hertz, it can lower human stress, even promote bone healing. In a cat parliament, there wouldn't be shouting, just collective purring, until every human deputy fell asleep at their desks. Question is, could you get any work done if 100 cats were purring at you at the same time? The cat constitution would go something like this. Law number 1, minimum 18 hours of sleep per day. Meetings start after noon, maybe. Taxes are paid in food and access to sunny windowsills. Science backs it. Cats really do sleep 70% of their lives. If governments worked on that schedule, the world economy would crash 5 to 6 times over. Banks closed, flights grounded, even the police only working between naps. Imagine the Prime Minister stepping up and saying, "No meeting today, I found a box." Would you trust that leadership? Cities? Completely different. Skyscrapers turn into giant scratching posts. City squares? Just massive sun decks. Currency? Sardines in cans. Science check, a 10-pound cat eats approximately 250 calories a day. Scale that up, a 150-pound human-sized cat needs 2,000 calories. A lion-sized cat? 15,000. Basically, humanity's full-time job would be running fish farms and catnip plantations. Would you work for sardines as a paycheck? But dogs? They wouldn't just roll over. While cats built pillow empires, dogs would start an underground resistance. Passwords are simple. Woof. Woof woof. Graffiti on the walls. Freedom for the strays. Secret bars replaced by kennels, where the smell isn't coffee and cigarettes, but bones and kibble. Why dogs? Science again. Their brains evolved for cooperation. They're pack animals, born team players. Studies show dogs understand up to 200 human words. Picture a secret radio broadcast hosted by a German shepherd giving orders to the resistance. Cats in parliament? Endless naps and purring. Dogs in council? Discipline. One bark, the whole squad obeys. Now imagine, the cat emperors declare mandatory nap hour. While the empire sleeps, dogs seize control of parks, streets, even villages. Would you risk going for a walk at night, knowing there's a dog gorilla behind every bush? And here's the paradox. Cats demand freedom. Dogs sacrifice it for the pack. And history tells us packs usually win. Sooner or later, the dog revolution would be inevitable. Newspapers would scream, "The cat empire trembles, puppies rise up." And don't forget size. German Shepherds, Great Danes, that's basically special forces. Now imagine 100 of them charging against cats. So whose world would you choose? Soft and fluffy, or disciplined and dog-run? Humans wouldn't stay the same either. Evolution bends to power. Bodies first. We'd adapt for quick bursts of speed. Joints and muscles fine-tuned for sudden jumps and sprints. Chasing laser pointers for the emperor's amusement. Jobs second. Entire new professions would emerge. Official cat petter, minister of laser pointers, Supreme can opener. Universities? Political science, gone. Welcome to the Faculty of Feline Studies. Imagine graduation. Instead of a diploma, you get a grooming glove. Would you take that job? Psychology, third. Science proves it. When you pet a cat, your oxytocin, the bonding hormone, spikes. In a cat empire, this becomes an addiction. A day without cats would feel like caffeine withdrawal, or worse, no Wi-Fi. And finally, appearance. Why build muscle if your main workout is 6 hours of petting per day? Humans would get softer, shorter, rounder-faced, mirroring their rulers. And be honest, are you sure this isn't already happening? Who really decides in your house? When you eat, where you sit, and when you get up? So if cats ruled the world, it would be soft, fluffy, and totally dysfunctional. On one side, naps, purring, pillows. On the other, chaos, a collapsed economy, and dog-led uprisings. History shows humans adapt. But the real question is, would you bow down to the cat empire or join the dog resistance? A world where purring matters more than law.